expectations, discretion, measuring. What do those three things mean? I'll show you. Let's get on with the video. In this video, I'll take you along on a few estimates I have and give you insight on how to price the jobs perfectly. This stuff was never taught to me, and I wish it was. I could have been rich so much sooner. It kills me that I didn't know this. Understanding the key factors to consider and some things that can make or break your profit. I encourage you to share your experience in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's dive deep into the pricing of construction jobs. You're not going to want to miss this. Follow along. Let's get to it. All right, I got my iPad. Got to look professional. Go up, take some notes. Let's take some pictures. I'll take some videos for you, and we'll get to explaining. Let's go. So the customer let me know she wants to take off the top of this counter and make it completely flat to make a sit-in area where she can eat. So I'm thinking about, where's the electric? My mind goes to, where is everything else that can cause problems? Electric is a big one. So there's electric on one side of the wall. There's no electric on this side of the wall. So I come around, and I'm noticing also that the flooring stops right there, because I'm also thinking of other ideas to give to the customer. Maybe take out the wall completely and make more space, because as you see, there's an overlay right there. This has no cabinet there. We could actually take that out, take out that wall, and she has a lot of space. The problem is the flooring. And now look at this. There's an outlet on the backsplash. So we're going to have to get rid of that outlet. We're going to have to take off the top, get rid of that outlet, take off the backsplash, and make it level. Expectations. Make sure everyone is on the same page. What color are you painting something? What are you removing? What are you doing? Sometimes I go over the whole job before I even write it. And also, when you send them the estimate, half the time they say they read the estimate, they didn't read the estimate. Make sure to put everything in the estimate and then call the customer and go over the estimate. Don't let them just tell you, yeah, I read the estimate, we're good. Make sure you read all the terms that you have. If you have paints not included, make sure they know paint's not included. Write that 2 times, one on the bottom and one on the line item. If something is not included and then they thought it was, that's when things go wrong. Expectations are not met. Even though you thought they knew, they thought you knew, everybody thinks everybody's mind readers. It never works. Ever. So, remember, expectations are key. Probably the most important one. I should have left this for last, but I'm giving it first. Expectations. So here I got to the estimate, and I'm looking at the door, and she's saying right where that weather stripping was, there's ants coming in, and on top here there are ants coming in through there. She said the door is sagging, and it's been like that since it was installed. Immediately, I'm thinking they didn't level it when they installed it. It wasn't installed square, and it's just going to be a nightmare. This hole to hold the door closed is drilled in the wrong spot. This is where the weather stripping was installed. It has a huge hole. I mean, it's pretty bad. When you're in these predicaments, you also got to see the language the customer is giving. Has she already called a lot of contractors and everyone's failed to fix it? Here she told me she had somebody from Home Depot try and fix it, another guy try and fix it. Am I going to go here and then all of a sudden it's not able to be perfect? She also said a very key word. I put a level on top of the door and it's not level. So you know she's going to break out the level. when you're done doing this door. Can you get it perfectly level? Never in a million years. Maybe if... The thing is, you can, but for the price she's trying to pay by her body language and what she was telling me, I just don't think it's worth it. She doesn't want to pay. I wouldn't want to either. It should have been done right from the start.
Discretion. What do I mean by discretion? Knowing which jobs to take and which jobs not to take. You have to choose sometimes. First and foremost, if your gut tells you not to take a job, you turn around and you run so fast that you've never ran that fast in your life. I want you to run 20 blocks before you even look backwards. Your gut is always right. We're not running a charity. We're not just going to help people for nothing. While that would be amazing, I don't know about you, but I have bills. We have to make sure the customer is paying what they should be paying. They leave happy, you leave happy, everyone's happy. That's the best case scenario. You can't beat that scenario. And in this job, you feel really good a lot of times. When everyone's happy, it's the best.
Here is the last job I went on. And this is a closet. They want to install shelving in the middle, and they want to have racks on both sides for clothes and to hang stuff. I told them, do you want me to finish the closet? Do you want me to... How finished do you want this to look? And they told me they know it's in rough shape. They just want space in there. They just had a new baby. This is a customer I can tell they just want the closet on. They just want everything installed. It doesn't need to look beautiful, the inside of the closet. It just needs to be done right and to get done. They also have a barn door they want to be installed. So I'm going to go and check and make sure this wall's big enough for the door. And if it's going to it's not going to open all the way, I have to make sure to tell them. Because they'll say, why didn't you tell me?
So this last estimate I just showed you, you gotta make sure to measure what the customer provided. The customer provided a barn door, and she's providing the closet. She bought them off Wayfair or some website like that, and customers tend to not buy the right stuff. Not only does this lead for headaches for the customer, but if you don't catch it before you get to the job, unload all your tools, prepare for the job, and then you realize it's an even bigger headache for you. So you really have to watch out. What making profit in the construction industry is thinking of things before they happen. That's all it is. It's that simple. You can learn anything. It's about thinking what's gonna happen. You have to know what's gonna happen before it even happens. You have to know what people are thinking before they even think what they're thinking. Sounds crazy. I might be crazy. You might have to be crazy, but it's the truth. So just always measure. Always make sure you have the correct items before you start the job. It's so important, so important. It's insane. Remember, the path to success lies into good estimation skills. If you can't estimate, the business isn't going to go anywhere. You're going to lose money and you're going to go out of business. That's all there is to it. Like and subscribe. See you later.